What is up, ladies and gentlemen? XLM here with another video back at you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna talk about this partnership with Stella, which has been going under the radar. Uh, it has become like top secret. No one really talks about this stuff. This happened over 2 years ago, and gonna get into this article. Right, none of this is financial advice by any means, but it's very interesting what's going on here, right? Seeing some narratives being pushed on XLM when there's some actually good stuff going on and no one wants to let this information out or it's out there, right? So they did a partnership in 2020 with Samsung, I believe, and they're actually using the network. So Samsung, blockchain, and Stellar, and we'll read through it and we'll go through some stuff. The Stellar Development Foundation, a non-profit organization that supports the development and growth of the Stellar network, today announced the integration of Stellar into the Samsung blockchain key store, which is a big thing, right, to have in the key store for their network. So Samsung's on Stellar network, right? I'll show you some stuff. The integration will allow Samsung device users to be able to securely store the private keys associated with the Stellar blockchain wallet. This solves what has traditionally been a challenging part of the blockchain user experience, which is the ability to manage private keys in a secure manner. Right, guys, I'm going to leave this article below so you guys can read the rest. But I found this very interesting, right, as this was done in 2020 and it's still a lot in this article. And then I went over to Stellar, the onboarding rate, and the Samsung Key Store. And when I got into your just checking some stuff out and resources, uh, took a look into release notes, and which is the main part of the code, right, when implementing it. And the last release date was April 12, 2021 for the Samsung blockchain. And the change history, I believe, was done as you see the 4th of what is this, the 12th of April, right, 2021. And the added APIs to support EIP 155 modify sign XLM transaction API to allow sign in multiple operation, right? So we see that and the root seed, and you see also Stellar, which that was done in 2020. But the last thing we that this API as put out to the key store is Stellar. So at the moment we have Samsung uh, with what they're doing on the Stellar network, which is huge. And I know people talk about these tokens, or even with XRP, you get the same thing. Why is the price like so and so? And there's no real reason, like for XLM, and people say that the time for those tokens will eventually do what they need to do will come into play. Right now, it's more about these networks being adopted and you seeing Stellar play a big role in being adopted, right? So you see Samsung and them doing these stuff. Now, what's interesting with Samsung is I've looked into some other stuff, Satoshi Pay, and they talked about the Keystone in its Solar wallet, and I'll leave this article below as well. Also, Samsung not just own hardware facility. The private keys located in this key store are never uploaded to any cloud servers nor seen underlying Android operating systems. Uh, so you see, it's cold storage kind of stuff as well in the way it's stored. And these are the cryptos that are supported on it. Right. So with them add stellar supports to millions of Galaxy devices, but on the key store, right, we see that. So I just want to play this video for you guys as well as to where Samsung is and how they're gonna work and stuff like that because their security is tight as well. So let's check this video out and now Knox is very strong in its with Samsung. It's hard to they have like very tight security. It's good as iOS, very tight infrastructure to actually crack into the talk. That's why Samsung smart devices are protected by Samsung Knox security platform. Now, when you have a platform with robust cybersecurity implementations, so strong and with Stellar, that's very interesting, right? Because we have stuff like Samsung Pay, right? And some of these banks here, they both work in XLM, XLP. Standard Bank works with HBAR. I think HBAR is also working. HBAR is with Samsung, right? And as we talk about Samsung, that's implement features are very strong. But this wallet stuff is interesting because a lot of people might not know there's the Samsung blockchain, right? And the Samsung blockchain wallet. There's a picture of it. Now, this stuff and Samsung Pay itself that people just use their normal fiat money or right to do payments are run off the Stellar network, and a lot of people know that right now that this tech is being adopted in a way that the mass population does not know about, but we who have been paying attention and focusing in the space for a while, and also new people that have come in will learn that yeah, this is where Stella is at the moment. Samsung is doing great, new products that they're working on, and we also have Soroban, right? That Stella is have that hackathon and stuff coming up, which is going to be much robust for Samsung when they're doing the payments and stuff like that, running off the Stellar network, which is really interesting to see the release notes for these APIs, and the last API to be, as you see, was XLM. Um, and I'll drop all this information below so you guys can see the SDK and the end service and go more into detail with this. But yeah, just to touch on this stuff, it's been something that's not talked about. So I just wanted to bring it to people's attentions and share with you guys of how crucial player Stellar XLM is to the blockchain ecosystem with their network apart from the token, helping major tech companies like Samsung and stuff like that. Right. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you. Have a good one. I'm out.